In today's video, I will be giving you guys the tools and the mindset you need to make millions of coins in Madden Ultimate Team. This video will be the ultimate guide, giving you my mindset, giving you what I look for, and giving you the programs such as Mut.gg that I use to go out making millions and millions of coins in Madden Ultimate Team. The goal of this video is to give you guys every single thing you need to be successful and to not waste your time. To be successful and to get every single card you want in Madden Ultimate Team. If that sounds good to you, then keep on watching this video. I promise you, I absolutely promise you, it'll be worth your time. Now, the first thing I'm going to talk about is Mut.gg. It is the only program I use to make coins in Madden Ultimate Team, and it is very, very useful. I know Mut.gg is tossed around a ton in the Madden community, but you might only really know it as database for prices and really not much else. That's all I knew it as for 2 to 3 years until I started thinking differently about it, and I've really started to use it to my advantage in the last year or two. And let me tell you, this thing is useful. It is a strong database. So I'm going to set a scenario here. Let's say, for example, I'm looking at Vernon Davis on the auction block. Let's just say it's the 91 Vernon Davis, and I see him up for 79k, and I see the next one up for 95k. Obviously, in my head, I'm seeing coins. I'm saying I can make, 6k, 7k after tax. Well, with Mut.gg, what's useful is that I can check to see if that is correct or not. So when I go here, I see Vernon Davis. I see that his average sell price is only 67k. What this tells me is that if I do buy him for 75,000 coins, I would be overpaying, and it is not a good buy. On top of that, it is also just good for its lineup builder, reveals, and then also just here you can get a giant player database, which is also very nice if you're looking for specific overalls or to see which cards in certain programs do go for the most. You can see right here a list of the programs. Then you can adjust the overall slider to see if you're completing sets which cards go for the most coins. Now back to Madden. The first thing I want to talk about is why you can't make any coins at all. This isn't necessarily how to make coins. This is why you are not making coins. This part of the video will be very, very good for more beginner players, and also just a reminder for any players who are a bit more seasoned and who have been playing the game. For anyone, this will be a good part in this video. First thing, and to some of you this will seem dumb, to a lot of you it will make sense, but please stop buying packs. I know it is easier said than done, but don't buy packs. If you have 10, 20 million coins, you know what, you want to buy a pack or two, go ahead. But odds are you are watching this video because you can't make coins. And if you can't make coins, the issue very well may be packs. If you don't believe me and you don't think you have an issue with buying packs, open your notebook, open a Google Doc. Every time you buy a pack through a week, write down the price, write down what you get back from it. I guarantee you by the end of the week, you are down bad in coins. It is not worth it. In 1 week, you might spend 1 million coins and make 700,000, meaning you feel like you only spent 300,000, or you still spent a lot of coins. So that is number one for why you cannot make coins. Number two is that you feel like you always need to have the best cards. I completely get it. It is fun to play with the new shiny toys. It is fun to play with the brand new fun cards that come out in Madden Ultimate Team, especially when you see your favorite streamers and YouTubers using them. However, you are not them. Odds are you don't spend money on the game, nor do you have 20 million coins. Meaning, budget for your team and don't be dumb. Don't go out and buy the 2 million coin card because some pro player said he's the best card at that position. You don't need him. You're not a pro player, and you're probably not planning on it if you have 200,000 coins. Which then brings me into my next point. Budget out your team. Please budget. For example, if I were at 500k, I wouldn't let myself buy a card for my team until I'm at 1 million coins. And then from there until I'm at 1.5, and so on and so forth. Set price ranges for yourself and please allow yourself the opportunity to actually go ahead and make coins before you just buy a bunch of cards for your team. Then that brings me on to my next point. Don't waste your time on Madden. I see a lot of people who will have, an 88 overall team, 200k. They hop into head-to-head. Maybe you're good at the game. Maybe you're really, really good. But having an 88 overall team odds are you're not winning the majority of your games. It might be fun. If you're having fun, that's wonderful. That is what the game's for. But it is not ideal for making coins. You might hop into here and play 3 seasons in like an hour and you lose out. Well, at least you didn't rank down, but you also didn't rank up and you're not making good coins. Instead, your time would be better spent on the auction house or even completing something in an offline game mode, such as doing your challenges, solo battles, or even solo seasons, as well as doing any special game modes such as Mut Draft, which is very profitable, and you get a team in the game mode to go ahead and try and make some coins. So, like, if you're good at the game, Mut Draft might not be a terrible idea. But really, the top reasons you can't make coins, not the top reasons you're not, but the top reasons why you physically can't. You waste too many coins on packs, you waste too many coins on your team, you don't budget correctly, and you waste your time when you're on the game. These 4 reasons are all very, very likely reasons why you can't make coins. Now, this brings me into what is, in my opinion, the most crucial part of the entire video. The mindset you need to make coins in Madden. It is definitely something that is learned, but I believe it is something I can teach. It came for me with years of playing the game, and finally it just clicked. But for a lot of you, you probably don't have the correct mindset when it comes to making coins in Madden. I used to go to the auction block and kind of just sit there and not really know what I'm looking for. And really what I'm showing you guys is how I look for making coins in Madden. Really what it starts with for me is thinking what is very sought after right now. For example, Campus Heroes 2 came out yesterday. Today, Saturday, it came out Friday. And I know that those cards are sought after. And they are, what, 94s? Meaning 91s are needed. So if I'm you, I'd be logging onto the game. And this is what I did yesterday. This is what I did today. And I'm going to be checking what 91 prices are going for. Maybe before I check anything here, I will instead check Campus Hero 2 prices. Right, so I will go ahead and go down here, and I will, where are they at? There they are. And I will check the prices of these cards and see, like what I can buy them for. I'm seeing these up 89, 80, 75. So I'm going to assume I can get these for, around 80,000 coins. Next, I will check the 92s and the 93s. And real quick, too, I know this probably just kind of feels like I'm just walking through, kind of just explaining random stuff, but trust me, it is all part of the process. Then, okay, I'll check the 94 players, and I'll see what they're going for. I'll see who's most expensive. We do see Rome Adunze right there for 400k. So he does seem to be the most expensive one right now in terms of offense. And whenever I log on, I will also check defense and kind of see what those cards are going for. We see Devin Witherspoon right there, 380. DeForest Buckner, about 315. And no one really else going for a ton of coins. So now with that information, I know my 91s are going for about 80k. I need 3 of them, maybe about 90. I need 3 of them to complete the set, along with 2 other 91s any program, meaning I know I can get probably my other 91s for about 70k, these ones for about 90, meaning that's going to be about 410 after tax, meaning this is not good to make coins. But now, I will check other stuff. And really what I'm doing right now with you guys is just walking through the processes I use to make coins. This isn't exciting. This isn't like a end-all be-all method. And there never will be an end-all be-all method. Sure, flipping is wonderful. But you will never log on and be able to flip 90s for the rest of your life, the whole way through the Madden year. The market changes, and you need to change with it. If you don't, you will be left in the dust. Right here, for example, I see Hines Ward. He is up for 110 right there, 130 right there. I like that price. Certain prices you don't need to check for once you kind of get used to playing. You can go ahead, go to a filter, see what's up, buy it, sell it. Plus, I saw him earlier selling for about, 130, 138, as you can see right there on the side. A lot of what I do to make coins, though, the best way I can explain it is you just need to take a second. Like, take a second right now. Sit down, set your controller down wherever you are, and just think. Just think for me. What should you do right now to make coins in Madden? Think about what has come out recently. Think about what cards are hot, what cards are old, and think about where you should be making coins right now. What should come to your head should be that Legends came out today. There are new 91s with the Legends for the set pieces. Well, maybe I can look at some of those 91s and flip them. Maybe I can look at some 92s that people don't want as stuff is being pushed down with 94s coming out. And maybe get some of those for a low price like I did with Heinz Ward. What you really need to do, and it is just the most critical thing to this all, is just the mindset that you need to have. You need, every time you go in the auction house, think about profit, think about margins, think about how you can make coins. The biggest issue I used to make, I would go on and kind of just stare at stuff. I wouldn't think about what has come out, what is coming out, overall bumps, um, old cards, new cards. I would kind of just go on like a lot of you probably do, and just sit there and kind of just look. Looking isn't going to do a thing. If that's all you're going to do, then you might as well go and play head-to-head seasons. That'll be just as good as sitting on the auction house, not even really thinking about what you're trying to look for. Um, I honestly do think that does it for today's video. Just to recap everything I went over in this guide. First off, use Mut.gg to your advantage. It is extremely useful. It is a very, very good tool. It is the best tool you guys can use right now to make coins. I mean, it is just a huge database, prices for everything. Make sure you use it. Second, why you cannot make coins. Not how to make coins, why you can't make coins. You open way too many packs, you buy too many new cards for your team, you don't budget with your team, you waste your time on the game. Then the last thing I talked about, your mindset when it comes to making coins in Madden. Sit and think when you log on the game. Sit and just take a second to breathe and think. Too often we go too fast, and even in life we go too fast, but in Madden we go too fast and we don't sit, pause, and think about what we need to buy. We're always go, 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 and we don't make coins because then we make dumb decisions. Instead, just sit there. Just sit there for a second. Think Campus Heroes 2 came out. 91s are sought after for the 94 overall sets. Well, Legends came out today. Well, maybe I can get some 91s for cheap and make sets. You just always need to kind of have that open mindset of thinking every kind of possibility for how you can make coins. But that will do it for today, guys. I really, really hope you can use this video to your advantage. And I hope this can kind of be an ultimate guide for you guys to be able to make a lot of coins. With all of that said, that will do it for today's video. I hope you all really, really did enjoy. I will see you all in the next video. Peace.